What do we have here?
A poster by Toulouse-Lautrec.
Okay, where did you get it?
At a thrift store leaning up against the wall, the proverbial $5 buy.
It never happens to me. I go to thrift stores all the time. I don't find anything.
I'm at the pawn shop today to sell my 1893 Toulouse-Lautrec poster. The poster's in great condition. It's never been removed from the frame, and the frame itself is very old. I think I want to sell it because it might be quite valuable and I could use the money. I'm hoping to get $12,000 for my Toulouse-Lautrec poster.
This is really cool. It's Toulouse-Lautrec. I mean, he was an amazing illustrator. He did some of the original posters for the Moulin Rouge. He ended up passing away really young. He was in his 30s. He drank too much. He had a thing for ladies of the evening and got certain medical conditions from them that ended his life very early. That's the best way to put it. Divan Japonais, this basically means Japanese couch, okay? And this was in Montmartre. This was an area of Paris where you'd walk down a street, there'd be 5 or 6 different cafes where they would have music, they'd have artists exhibiting their art, and everybody was putting out a different poster every week or two. And that was almost exclusively how they advertised all these cafes. It was word of mouth and the posters. Have you ever had this checked out by anybody?
No, I haven't, but I've spent 30 years in the printing arena, and I knew it was old. It wasn't just a reprint.
But the thing is, it's Toulouse-Lautrec. I mean, the most expensive one is Moulin Rouge. Those are going for well over $200,000 now.
Oh.
The really large ones, yeah.
Oh.
But it's Toulouse-Lautrec. It's really, really rare that you have one by him because these were never meant to be kept.
Yeah.
How much do you want for it?
I'd like to get $12,000, please.
Okay, does not sound like a crazy number.
Oh.
But there are some condition issues. I mean, it looks like there's some water damage along the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. This right here, that's mold.
Ouch.
It can be worked on.
Okay.
It'll never be back perfect, but it can be worked on. If you don't mind, I have a friend who is in the poster business. I'll get him down here. He'll tell if it's real and tell us what they're going for right now.
Cool.
Okay, I will be right back.
Perfect.
Favorite French food? Toast. Andrew, how's it going?
Hey, Rick, how are you, sir?
Well, this young lady has brought in Toulouse-Lautrec. She bought it at a thrift shop. I have no idea if it's real or not.
Excellent. Well, thrift shop doesn't always help with provenance, but I'll do my best. It's a fabulous piece. It's clearly a Lautrec, which is fantastic. This piece is only a couple years into his poster career, because the Moulin Rouge was 1891, his big, most famous poster. This is 1893. So it's a couple years later. It's for kind of the concert, cafe, cabaret, the hot spots. And this is an awesome piece, kind of just detailing what Lautrec was known for, encapsulating famous people, friends of his, in this case. Jean Avril and Yvette Gilbert, the lady on the stage, were 2 friends of his. This is what you would expect when you're at this cabaret. You're gonna rub shoulders with celebrities. It puts you right in the audience. Excellent piece. What are your questions about it, Rick?
So I just don't know if it's real.
That's a good question. You're not talking about anything that kind of gets swept under the rug usually. And the posters, the fact that he only did 30 or so images makes them even more desirable because you don't have that many to choose from.
So what is something like this worth if it's real?
I've seen them in really good shape go for just over 30,000.
So what do you think?
Well, I mean, it should be pretty easy to tell. I've handled this piece a number of times in person. It really only comes in the one size, and that should be about 31 inches tall by 24 inches wide. Would you mind if I measured this?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Fine.
A little tape here. Like I said, it doesn't really vary more than a half an inch or so. This one does appear to be significantly smaller than it should be. So this, unfortunately, is a reproduction.
Well, Andrew, thanks. And hopefully next time.
Yeah, my pleasure as always. Have a nice
All right,
day.
thank you.
Well, don't stop your travels to the thrift shops. Eventually, you'll probably find a treasure. So I'll see you next time.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
So I guess that is a Toulouse-Lautrec?